Good morning, Pisces. Welcome back to the channel. What are you not doing today because you're scared? What are you not doing today because you are worried what somebody else is going to think, how it's going to look? Whether it's like turning on the camera and starting your new YouTube channel, starting a new business, taking a dance class, whatever that is for you that you've been thinking about starting, right? And it's on your mind today. And what is it that you want to start that you're saying that you want to do? And of course, the first card fell out. This is like Spirit's way of every time I turn on the camera, it's like Spirit's way of pulling out card for you. This is the first one, always falls on the floor. What is it that you're letting people compare you to? Because a lot of times we're scared because we've allowed people into our space who come in and somehow, either in an underhanded way, they make us feel less than. And the first card that fell out for you was Sacred Boundaries. This is from the Dreamweavers deck. Love yourself enough to say no. That means you don't have to accept their version of you. You can get on and say whatever it is that you feel like saying. It's your voice. It's your action. It's your creativity that is leading you to your abundance. So when you have people, the naysayers coming in, right, telling you that no, what you're feeling, what you want to do, that's not it. No, it's not it for them. And they need to step back and they need to let you do what you feel that you need to do for you. And the thing is that I've been watching a lot of things because even for me, I'm a Pisces also. And after being told so often that you're too much of something, right? You start to dumb yourself down. You start to make yourself smaller so that other people can feel comfortable. But that time is over now. That's done. It's time for you to step up. Set the boundaries, say no. This is your sacred boundary. You're loving yourself enough to say no, that I am enough. I am enough to do whatever and say whatever it is that I want to do. See, you don't have to even if you start a channel, let's say you wanted to start a tarot channel, right? And I know a lot of us that start tarot channels, you start off watching other people, right? So are you going to get on here and compare yourself to somebody else and what they're doing? No, you have your own voice. You have your own style. And maybe you don't figure it out at first. Maybe you come on and you try out a few different things that you see working for other people. And eventually you're going to figure out, yeah, that doesn't work for me. I just got to come on here and I just have to be myself. Like whatever that is, right? And that's also your sacred boundary. That's about loving yourself and just showing up as who you truly are, showing up authentically as you. And people will love it, people will hate it. And that's just life, right? Not everybody is meant for us. Not everyone is meant to love us. And I just felt like I needed to come say that today because I know a lot of us out here are trying to step into our sacred callings, our life's purpose. And that can be really hard. And sometimes, I hate to say it, but you gotta fake it till you make it. In a sense, like you just have to get on and do what you can a little bit at a time. And I was watching, I forget, her name is Natalie also, just like me. I was watching her and she talks about reinventing yourself, right? And how you just have to, as you're reinventing yourself, Pisces, like you just have to step into, you have to start to disconnect from those things that you do, say, and the people that you're around that don't align with who you want to be. So you have to start being that person now. So if you want to work out just because you're not in shape, right? Let's say if it's workout, let's say you're not in the shape that you want to be. Of course, you're not going to wait till you're in shape to go to the gym, right? So you have to start doing those things, and then eventually, a little bit at a time, that will come. You have to, what habits? You start looking up. What, the people that are in shape, what habits do they have? Oh, they eat healthy. So do you change a little bit at a time? You change your eating habits. People that are millionaires, what do they do? What kind of habits do they have? Oh, they get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So you get up at 5 o'clock. What do they do? You start getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. What do they do when they get up at 5 o'clock in the morning? Oh, they meditate. They do self-care. They have rituals. Are you getting up in the morning? Are you getting up during the day and you're just running around in your sweats looking frumpy? Is that who you want to be? I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I love comfortable sweats just like the next person. But when you're trying to embody the person that you want to become and you want people to see you different, you need to start to act different before you are different. If that makes sense. You need to do those things. So if that means that you get up in the morning and you put on a little bit of makeup, and you know what? You get dressed and you decide, down to deciding, right? What colors are your colors? Like, how do you want to dress? So when people see you, they know and the dress is not about designer clothing. Forget the designer clothing. It's about, are you going to wear red? Is that going to be your signature? What's your signature scent? So when people see you, like, you're in your signature scent, you're in your signature look, right? You look put together. Okay? Because a lot of times I've done it. I've been there. I've dumbed myself down. I've gone through the whole sweats because I was like, I really don't care. I'm comfortable in my sweats just as well as in my fancy clothes if I want to dress fancy, right? But the thing is, who do you want to be? And sometimes you notice, like, when you dress certain ways, maybe, other people are intimidated, but eventually people will have to catch up with who you say you are. I have a really good friend of mine that says, you know what, she doesn't show cleavage, right? She doesn't it's not her thing. That is her signature. She does not show cleavage. Do you show cleavage? Is that your signature? How do you want to be seen? And it doesn't matter one way or the other. It's whatever is for you. And so if that's your signature, that's your signature. That's what you do. That's your look. But pick a look and we talk about decluttering and making space. Listen, you cannot, it's so true that you cannot move forward if you don't declutter your life. Start off by going through your drawers and seeing what's in your drawer that you've outgrown, that you're like, yeah, that's not me anymore. I would never wear that. If you're in your 40s or 50s now and you got a tube top, is that something that you would wear? If the answer is no, and that's not going to be part of your new look and how you want people to see you, then it's time to go. Put it in the trash, or send it to the Salvation Army for the next person who's ready to wear that tube top. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with tube tops, but I'm saying that right now, you are in the process of reinventing yourself. So reinventing yourself in a way that people are going to see you in a way that they have not seen you before. But that signature look, or that signature, maybe it's that you're always put together. I'm terrible. Like right now, I need to get my nails done. And I get a little lazy sometimes. I don't get them done as often. But if that's your signature look, that you're always put together, when people see you, your nails are done, your toenails are done, and it's not about outdoing anyone, it's about you. It's about your look. How do you want to be seen? And it doesn't have to be perfect all the time, but a little bit at a time. You can't change everything at one time. You can't change everything in one day, but you can change little habits every day that add up. Look, name all the things you love. Let's start there. What do you love right now? Because the things you love right now may not be the things that you loved in the past. Are you one of them? I give myself all the love and attention I need. This is the time for you to focus on self. Because right now, a lot of you are out there, like I said, you're reinventing yourself, right? So it's time for you to decide what that looks like for you. If you haven't already, maybe some of you have, and like you know what you have an idea in your head of how you want people to see you, but you're not living it yet. It's time to live it. Don't wait till you gain the 10 pounds you wanted to gain or you lose the 10 pounds. Start living it now, because guess what? Once you start living it, you will, a little bit at a time, step more and more into that version, because the confidence will come. Okay? Let's pull some tarot. Justice. This is your justice. Look, you guys have justice and an eight of wands. Things are balancing out for you right now. Your life is coming into balance. And it's coming fast. A lot of the things that you manifested are coming fast. So for some of you, people are already seeing you differently. They're not seeing the old Pisces anymore. What do you say? What I am, do you say to yourself every day? I am someone who follows through with what I say I'm going to do. I am beautiful. I am capable of doing anything I put my mind to. Start off in the morning. When you go in the morning and you're brushing your teeth, say something that I am. Remind yourself how balanced you are, because things are coming. There's something that's coming in and justice is coming quickly. 8 of Wands for you. It's time to get ready. Are you ready to step into this new version of yourself? I just really felt that today. I felt that things are different. People are going to see you a lot differently. It's time you own this new version of you. $11 and 8. Like, this is card number 11 and 8. New beginnings. 8 is the sign of infinity, right? Like, you have infinite possibilities right now. That's your justice. Anything else for Pisces? Too many. Look, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Listen, I think I just did one where I said your cup runneth over. Tears of joy. Like, this is, every time I see this card, I think of tears, but I just see tears of joy. And all those tears that you cried in the past that filled you, like you used your tears, which is your pain, to fill this cup up. This is how you turned your pain into power. And now the cup runneth over. Like, you were seen, the universe saw you, and you're being handed this full cup that will never, ever again be empty. Ace of Wands. Look how fast forward movement again. Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. To me, that says the Knight of Pentacles is generally the slowest moving card in the deck. And I feel like being that it's in reverse, like this is part of your fast forward movement. These pentacles are going to start to come in. At the bottom of the deck is Temperance. Your patience is paying off, Pisces. Right now, that you have this fire energy that you're being granted to really do whatever you want to do. All these wands on here. Like you are, like I said, it's like your justice is that you have infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities for you. And you can see, look at this card, this Temperance. Temperance means patience, right? But patience doesn't mean that there's no forward movement. Look at that. In this burning bowl, there's fire here. I see this as like you're like burning. I'm hearing burning desire, right? This burning desire. And I feel like your spirit team is just ensuring that everything is coming in. It's with Justice and Eight of Wands. It's like at the beginning, it's like you have passed some test. You have passed, you've passed the test and you've been initiated and you're moving forward. You are just a lot of fast forward movement. And it's fast. I love that Temperance is here because it's like calculated fast forward movement. This is not scattered movement. This is calculated, tempered, but it's coming fast. Get ready, Pisces. Step into this new version of you. To keep doing those things that make you feel good. Creating those habits. Cleaning out your closet. I'm going to be doing the same. Oh my gosh, 3 aces? Are you kidding? And 4 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. That is 3 aces on the table. That was 3 aces. Remember the Ace of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. I didn't pull it out, but it was at the bottom of the deck. 11, 11, 11. Infinite possibilities. You are... This justice that you're getting is like something you've never seen. It's something people that are around you, this table that's being prepared for you or that has been prepared for you is something that nobody that is around you has ever seen before. You are going to be the example of what happens when you turn pain into power. What happens when you're patient and you allow, you don't seek revenge yourself. You let the universe, you let God, you let your higher power balance things out for you, bring justice in for you. When you focus on self, when you have boundaries, When you give yourself all the love and attention that you need, when you start to give yourself all the love and attention that you need, how well things balance out. Maybe people thought you were nuts, right? Like you were selfish because you just stopped. Or maybe you didn't stop, but you just started to take care more of yourself. And they thought, oh, how selfish is Pisces now, because you weren't giving to them anymore. Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, the end of the road. You're just at the end of that road. I see Four Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And I'm hearing, don't worry. Some of you might be worried about, like, there's a lot of this stuff coming in right now that you're worried about your pentacles, and maybe don't hold on too tight. This is lack mentality. Okay? So I'm not saying go out there and be overindulgent, but you don't need to hang on so tight. Spirit's got your back. And the Ten of Swords came out, so some of you may have that lingering. There's a lingering effect of the Ten of Swords, of all the pain, but it's being released because the Four of Wands is here. Pretty soon, that Ten of Swords is going to be a faint memory. That Ten of Swords and this lack mentality. Maybe that's why I mentioned about decluttering and cleaning out, because sometimes when we hold on to old things, it's about, we're holding on to the old energy because we're afraid, right? Like maybe we're afraid like that's all we're gonna have, or that it's part of that lack mindset. It's part of that hoarding, right? It's time to release it. It's time to release it, Pisces. Because you have more than enough. I am more than enough. That's another one for you. I am more than enough. Look what's at the bottom of this deck. I just picked it up. Justice again. Double justice. Listen, I am more than enough. I'm not pulling anymore. That's it. I was gonna pull some from that deck, but double justice. Triple aces, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Your life right now is balance. The only thing that Spirit wants you to do right now is to focus on your sacred boundaries and loving yourself. That's your job right now. Let me pull an angel card. We're going to close this out, Pisces. And what's interesting about this reading this morning is that a lot of times we've been seeing a lot of other energies in your space, and I just see you right now. I see everything through the eyes of love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. Temperance. Loving yourself, not being boastful, not being prideful. See these gifts that you're getting, Pisces? Through the eyes of love. Like, this is the divine's love for you that's bringing this in. So see it and bring it in through through the eyes of love. We have to remember, when as these gifts come in, no boasting, not being prideful, rude, right? And this also reminds us that of those boundaries, right? If people are boastful or prideful, rude, jealous, these are the places where we need to hold boundaries with people, because that's their pain that they haven't worked through. All right, that's it. But you guys have something, a lot of beautiful things coming in. Focus on you. Focus on releasing. Focus on that abundance mindset. I love you. Keep weaving that dream. I will see you in the next one.